Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a segment of creating awareness of what domestic abuse may look like. Now, this week, I want us to focus more on our wellness, our healing journey. And so, this week's topic is going to be geared toward just our internal emotionally. So, let's get on with this week's topic. This week's topic is emotionally drained in love. So, as I've done before, I would like to start with a scripture. This is Psalms chapter 55, verse 22 from the Standard Version Bible. Cast your cares on the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken. So, what is emotionally drained? Emotional exhaustion with you or your partner is when one or both of you are feeling depleted emotionally or overextended in the relationship. Emotional exhaustion leaves you feeling like you have nothing left to give. Emotional exhaustion does not always mean you're experiencing abuse in a relationship. But in some cases, being in a physical, psychological, or financially abusive relationship can lead to emotional exhaustion. Emotional fatigue can build up slowly over time. This stress can be brought on from challenging events in your life that seem to never cease. When it rains, it pours. Unexpected events in your life, not handled properly emotionally, can lead you and or your partner feeling emotionally fatigued. It can be brought on by constantly being surrounded by complaining or dramatic people. Emotion fatigue can also set in from an unbalanced work life schedule. So like an unbalanced, you're trying to figure out work, you're trying to figure out your home life, and you're just not balanced yet in that area. And I like to call this emotional hypersensitivity. This is when you feel like you are being hit emotionally with everything at once. Before you can conquer one thing, you start feeling attacked by the next dramatic event in your life. So, what does emotional exhaustion look like? Have you ever had feelings of hopelessness, worthlessness, or sadness? Maybe you feel physically fatigued or have frequent headaches or digestive issues or illnesses. You may have irritability, anger outbursts, social withdrawal, or isolation. You may experience difficulty concentrating or making decisions, having changes in your sleep pattern or insomnia. Emotional exhaustion comes in four stages: emotional, physical, behavioral, and cognitive. Here are some ways to reduce emotional exhaustion. Minimize stressors whenever possible. Change your eating habits. Practice healthier eating. Exercise. Exercising releases sorry guys, happy endorphins in the body. Practice mindfulness. Be aware of your current feelings and senses without judging or interpretation of your emotions. Get rested. Get enough sleep. Identify challenging, unhelpful thoughts you may have. How do you tell someone that they are emotionally draining you? Because maybe it's your partner or your coworker or your friend or your family member or even your child. First, be direct with this person. I can't keep pouring into you and reassuring you because it's draining me, especially if your behavior won't change, but you keep wanting my reassurance. I remember a time that I was emotionally drained from someone, and I kept pouring and pouring into this person, and they would bring all of their, toxic, bad vibes, or I don't want to put it like that, but they would just bring all of their problems to me, and I was trying to solve all their problems and help them and encourage them. And then eventually I'm like, I'm sorry, but your cross is not mine to bear. And I had to withdraw myself out of this person's life because it was too emotionally draining for me. I no longer felt like I was a friend to this person. I felt like I was a parent. So, how do you deal with an emotionally draining person? Or how do you know you're dealing with an emotionally draining person? Sorry, guys. There's constant negativity. They always find something wrong in a situation. Incessant complaining. They find a negative issue in most events during their daily routine. Emotional blackmail or fog. Fear, obligation, and guilt is used to manipulate a different behavior out of you. Lack of empathy. They focus on their own needs while not trying to understand the needs of their partner. They're always right. They excuse their behavior and hold you accountable for your misdirection. Lack of personal growth. They are still relishing in yesteryear of who they used to be instead of making improvements to better themselves today. Disrespectful behavior. They constantly show disrespect towards you and ignore your boundaries verbally and or physically. They drain your energy. They frustrate you, leaving you feeling aggravated after an encounter with them. So, here are some ways of coping with emotional draining people. Start by building awareness around your emotional exhaustion. What or who is causing your mental strain? What is triggering you from this person or event? Reach out to someone for support. This could be therapy. I always say an unbiased friend because they don't judge you, or a family member who you can confide in. Get some R&R, rest and relaxation. Get plenty of sleep. When you're emotionally stressed out, you are not sleeping. Put you first. Unplug from social media or projects Set a time for you just to rest. Try relaxation techniques. I love yoga. You can also try meditating, which is quieting down your thoughts, or breathing techniques, which work great for anxiety issues. Practice gratitude towards yourself. Put your needs first. Try positive affirmations. Start your 21-day challenge, okay? I did it, so can you. And find at least one positive thing out of your day, if not more, to remind yourself of how awesome that moment or experience was. So that ends this week's segment. I am Melinda. I should have said that at the beginning. You can follow me on my other social medias: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.